tikulandireni chigawo chino chamasana pompano pa Parliament Broadcasting pomwe tikupitiriza kupasirani zokambirana za phungu kuno ku nyumba ya malamulo. Kummawaku nduna yona za chilungamo inayankha mafunso okhuza ngozi ya ndege yomwe idachitika mu nkhalango ya Chikangawa mu June 2024 ndipo nduna wona za maphunziro unayankha mafunso kuchokera kwa aphungu osiyanasiyana. Zokambiranazi zipitirira posachedwapa. Welcome back to our afternoon live coverage of the second meeting of Parliament in the 52nd session, the 2026-2027 budget meeting, right here on Parliament Broadcasting. Area Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs responded to questions from members regarding the June 2024 Chikangawa Forest plane crash. Minister of Education, Science and Technology responded to questions under general business. My name is Fanny Mbwana. Stay tuned for the afternoon deliberations.
Welcome back, honour members. Looking at the good attendance, we will not proceed with another roll call. It will be abuse of the standing orders. Leader, should we continue with the questions or your guidance, please?
Yes, we continue answering questions from government side. And just to also indicate that after health break, we will be responding to a question understanding order 14 that was submitted by Honorable Member for Kasina, I think Kasina. Yes, so after health break, we'll deal with that item. I submit.
Thank you very much, Leader. And can I request the whip MCP? Last time, Honorable Kasina had a similar question, and the Honorable Member for Lilongwe Kampuno, they were not available to ask their questions. So let's make sure they will be available after health break to bring that question. Leader, we remained with one question on the Minister of Education. Is that the way we should take the questions, or we should proceed to the other ministry? Leader?
First Deputy Speaker, let us attend to questions under the Minister of Agriculture.
Thank you for that guidance, Leader. Honour members, we proceed to Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development. Question number 5.3 from the Honourable Member for Kasungu Central. The Honourable Member for Kasungu Central, you have the floor. The Honourable Member for Kasungu Central is not in the House. Then we proceed to question number 68, coming from the Honourable Member for Chitipa East. Honourable Member for Chitipa East, you have the floor. Chitipa East, yeah, please. Use another microphone, please.
Thank you, Second Deputy Speaker. I would like to confirm that these questions were indeed raised by the people of Chitipa East. Thank you.
Thank you. Honour Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development.
Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker. I thank Honourable Member for Chitipa East for the question. The Honourable Member is asking Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development to consider the plans the ministry has to revive the coffee industry, ensuring that farmers receive fair prices for their produce, while also ensuring that the country benefits from forex earnings. First Deputy Speaker, the Honourable Member may wish to note that coffee farmers in Chitipa East constituency are indeed facing challenges due to withdrawal of Mzuzu Coffee Planters Cooperative, resulting in limited access to markets, inputs, and extension services. Coffee farmers in Chitipa East constituency actually withdrew from this cooperative. Furthermore, the sale of coffee to Tanzanian vendors is resulting in significant forex losses to the country. Through you, Deputy Speaker, First Deputy Speaker, I would like to thank the Honourable Member for his question, because it actually gives me the opportunity to request the farmers in this constituency, Chitipa East, to reconsider joining this cooperative, because it's easier for us as a ministry to deal with the issues that they are facing. And Mr. First Deputy Speaker, it is indeed true that the coffee value chain has been facing some challenges that have affected both production and prices at the markets. In response to this current situation, my ministry is on a serious drive to revive the coffee industry and ensure that farmers receive fair prices for their produce, at the same time seeing to it that the country benefits from forex earnings from coffee production. Mr. Deputy Speaker, First Deputy Speaker, I should say, currently my ministry, through support provided by the government of Italy, through the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, UNIDO, has developed the Malawi Coffee Strategy, which runs from 2025 to 2040. This has just been launched about 2 weeks ago, and the strategy is built on 5 integrated pillars to transform Malawi's coffee sector. The pillars are aimed at strengthening institutional governance, coordination, and policy frameworks. Advanced research and innovation through a national coffee research and innovation program is underway. The strategy will also promote sustainable quality production and inclusivity. One of the issues that are very much stressed by both UNIDO and the Malawi government is the issue of resilience and upholding of human rights. As we are aware that in some of these coffee farms, people are using children to work in those farms. So this issue is of great concern, and it's very much addressed by this strategy. Mr. Deputy Speaker, through these 5 pillars, Malawi is poised to build a resilient, competitive, and inclusive coffee sector that contributes meaningfully to our national development. Mr. Deputy Speaker, let me turn to the second part of the question from Chitipa East, where the Honorable Member has lamented on challenges coffee farmers are facing in his constituency due to withdrawal of Mzuzu Planters Cooperative, resulting in limited access to markets, inputs, and extension services. Mr. Speaker, sir, my ministry is fully aware of the situation. The issue dates back to the year 2023, when the Mzuzu Planters Cooperative was purchasing primary processed coffee from farmers in Misuku at 4,500 kwacha per kilogram. This price was regarded widely by the farmers as not being reflective of the value of their product. As a result, while a few continued to sell to the cooperative, the majority chose to side sell their product to alternative buyers who were offering up to 7,000 kwacha per kilogram. By 2024, the cooperative, recognizing its diminishing relevance in the area, withdrew its services. In its place, a new service provider entered the market and established a relationship with the farmers, a relationship that farmers consider to be both fair and beneficial. At present, this company is purchasing the same product as at 20,000 kwacha per kilogram, a price that farmers consider satisfactory and reflective of their efforts. Mr. Deputy Speaker, as the parent ministry, we acknowledge that this is not practical to compel 2 parties to maintain a working relationship when both perceive it as no longer beneficial. The transition reflects the farmers' pursuit of better market opportunities and cooperatives' decision to step aside in light of changing market dynamics. However, should the honorable member feel that there is merit in resuming the services of the Nzuzu Planters Cooperative in his area, as I said, this is up to the farmers to join this cooperative. However, my technical team stands ready to facilitate dialogue between the two parties. I thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. Honourable Minister, there's the other part of the same question. That is distribution of significant challenges in Chitipa. Lacking access to clean water is part of the part 2 of that question. It was a 3-phased type question.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, I apologize that I did not read the question properly, so I don't have the answer to the third part of it. I'll bring it at the opportune time. Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Thank you very much. Honourable members, I recognize the member from Sanje.
Central, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir.
For a supplementary question. And then the honourable member right at the back, Mangochi Northeast, and then the people of Karonga Town for supplementary questions. In that order, please.
Thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir. I would like to encourage the Minister to find space to also engage the people of the Shire Valley, Chikwawa and Sanje, on livestock farming. The people of Shire Valley depend on livestock, but currently the marketing is very irregular and the vendors have taken advantage, and that has led to increased theft of livestock. Can the Minister find space to engage the stakeholders in the Shire Valley on livestock so that we're able to deal with the issue of marketing of livestock? Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you. Honourable Minister, do you want each question or all the three? Okay. Honourable Member for Mangochi Northwest.
Thank you very much, Mr. Second Deputy Speaker, First Deputy Speaker, sorry. I rise to ask the Honourable Minister of Agriculture supplementary questions. Honourable Speaker, Honourable Minister, a lot of farmers in the country do farming for food. Even though this being the case, the food does not sustain them throughout the year. Each year, we have serious hunger issues. To make the matters worse, the farmers do not access affordable fertilizer. As a minister, what measures have you put in place to help the farmers to take farming as a business? Furthermore, as a way of making sure that there is a food security in the country, do you have enough land to invest in mega farms? Thank you.
Thank you. Honourable Member for Karonga Town.
Thank you very much, Honourable First Deputy Speaker. I rise to ask the ministry if they can consider, we are neighbors to Chitipa East, and I know there are issues. If maybe farmers, instead of pursuing the issue of forcing those farmers to join the Mzuzu Plantation Limited, considering the distance and other infrastructural problems, if the ministry can organize the farmers within Chitipa East, and perhaps they can also be given the opportunity to find their own market for their coffee. I thought maybe that one could help. I don't know what led to the breakaway. Maybe there could be very pertinent issues that made them to break away from the Mzuzu Plantation Limited. We normally, when we go to the north, we enjoy the Mzuzu coffee, and we would want to continue enjoying that coffee even from Chitipa East. So I don't know if we can organize maybe a cooperative within Chitipa East region. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, Second Deputy Speaker. I would like to thank the honorable members for these supplementary questions. Honorable Deputy Speaker, on the issue of the Shire Valley livestock farming, I think this is a very pertinent issue. There is a lot of theft of livestock in the Shire Valley, and my ministry has taken note of this supplementary question, and we will come up with a strategy on how best this can be resolved. It's actually being taken care of in the ministry because it's a very serious issue. And the Department of Animal Health and Livestock Farming is actually trying to revamp the veterinary services in the country, especially in the Shire Valley, where livestock farming is vibrant. So I want to assure the member from Sanje Central that the ministry is indeed looking at this issue very seriously. And we are doing this in conjunction with other security agents as well. On the supplementary question by Mangochi Northeast on measures that we've taken as a ministry to ensure that the issue of hunger is no longer of substance in this country. Deputy Speaker, First Deputy Speaker, I would like to assure the member from Mangochi Northeast that, as President Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika put it, the issue of hunger will no longer be an issue in this country, and that starts this year. Hunger, First Deputy Speaker, is not something that doesn't happen. You can't reach a point where you say every member of the country is not hungry, but how we manage the situation matters. Hunger, as Professor Peter Mutharika, the President, put it, can be created, just like it was done in the past years, because there was a lot of hoarding of maize. First Deputy Speaker, Malawi as a country and as a people, we have come to believe that we are a hungry nation when we are not supposed to, and it's not right. And what was done in the previous regime was wrong. And we all have to accept as a country that the way we are blessed with whatever we have in terms of land, water, and everything, we are not supposed to be hungry, First Deputy Speaker. Therefore, this is an issue of the past, in as far as the Democratic Progressive Party under the leadership of Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika is concerned. So I want to assure the member that this will not happen again in this country. And on the issue of mega farms, we are reforming mega farms. I'll come up with my ministerial statement tomorrow on the issue of mega farms. So I implore you, Honorable Member, Mangochi Northeast, through you, First Deputy Speaker, that you hold your patience and you hear from me tomorrow when I make that statement. First Deputy Speaker, there was a contribution, a question, a very valuable one from Karonga, is it town? I thank you very much for that contribution. I've received it very well. And as a ministry, just as I said in my response to the question from Chitipa East, we are ready to assist farmers in Chitipa East to make sure that they either join the Mzuzu cooperative, or we revive the Mzuzu cooperative, or they form their own cooperative if circumstances allow so. But at the end of the day, it's what the farmers want in accordance with the agriculture policy that matters most to us, because they have to benefit from what they do rather than us imposing anything on them. I thank you, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. Honourable members, we now go to question number 81 from the people of Dowa West. Dowa West, you have the floor. Dowa West is not in the chamber. We move to the people, question number 82, the people of Cholo Masambanjat. Cholo Masambanjat, you have the floor. Cholo Masambanjat is not in the house. And the leader, that marks, before that, can we check if the honorable member for Kasungu Central is back? Not yet. Okay. Leader, that marks the end of questions to Minister of Agriculture.
Just to, for your intervention, First Deputy Speaker, there was a question whose other part was not responded to. The Minister is ready.
Honourable Minister, you have the floor. Honourable members, for your own guidance, that's question number 68, part 2 of that question. Thank you.
Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker, for this opportunity. I once again apologize for not answering it at the right time, but I now have the answer to part 2 of Chitipa East questions. The honorable member from Chitipa East is asking what plans the ministry has to increase water supply and distribution in the constituency, including the use of gravity-fed systems to reach out to all corners of the constituency. Water distribution is a significant challenge in Chitipa East constituency, with many areas lacking access to water. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, let me thank the honorable member once again for this important question. Deputy Speaker, let the honorable member be informed that my ministry is currently implementing groundwater extraction for rural piped water supply project in all the 228 constituencies across Malawi. This is a 5-year project which commenced in 2023 and will phase out in 2028 and is being financed by the Malawi government. The project stalled because no funds were being put in this project. But my ministry, under the leadership of Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, has made a decision to make sure that this project is fully funded and is completed in time. Rural piped water supply project, First Deputy Speaker, is a very innovative way of providing water to rural areas besides boreholes. It's cleaner, it's safer, and it encourages high sanitation levels, especially for our women and girls in school. The project will be implemented in phases. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, Chitipa District, as one of the beneficiaries, is also benefiting, and so far, Terere water supply system in Chitipa Wenya constituency has already been completed, and communities have already started accessing potable water. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, my ministry realizes that such a solar-powered piped water supply system cannot solve all the water supply challenges existing within Chitipa East constituency. This is why my ministry included Misuku gravity-fed piped water system among those that need urgent rehabilitation once funds for the activity have been identified. Meanwhile, until that materializes, the honorable member may consider utilization of district council financing, like the CDF, to rehabilitate the sections that need urgent attention in order to improve water quantity, and also consider relocating the intake structure since the current one is not meeting the population demand. I thank you, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. We already recognized supplementary on that. Why are you rising, Honourable Member for Chikwawa? Why are you rising, Honourable Member for Chikwawa?
I wanted to ask a supplementary question according to the... Okay. Supplementary question, Honourable Speaker.
Please go ahead.
Thank you so much, First Deputy Speaker. Through you, I wanted the intervention of the Honourable Minister to look into the issue of Njalo Water Project, which was partly funded by Ilovo Sugar Company, and the remainder of the project is with the government to construct a water treatment tank. This project started in 2023, but Ilovo, on its part, finished everything, bring the water to the site, everything. But what remains now is the water treatment tank. So I wanted maybe the intervention of the Honourable Minister to see to it that the water treatment tank should be completed in time so that the people of Njalo should start drinking safe water. I submit, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Honourable Member, who happens to be my uncle from the people of Mulanje South East. Honourable Member.
First Deputy Speaker, thanks for recognizing the people of Mulanje South East. I wanted to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Agriculture and Water Development. Honourable Minister, are you aware that Lichenya gravity water fed system has had 3 projects in the past, but up until now, the people of Mulanje Southeast constituency are not benefiting from that particular project. And we tried to find out from the council, but there is hush-hush, no information being provided as regards the current project that is being funded under your ministry. Are you aware, Honourable Minister? Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Minister, for those 2 discretion questions.
Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker. I would like to thank Chikwawa East. I hope I'm correct.
Chikwawa Central East.
Sorry, Chikwawa Central East.
Chikwawa Central West.
Chikwawa Central West, sorry, for the question. Njalo Water Project was indeed completed by Ilovo, but again, just like the other question that I was responding to, government did not put money for the water treatment tank, which was quite a big embarrassment for me when I visited this project. And I want to assure the Honourable Member from Chikwawa Central West that government will construct this water treatment tank to make sure that Njalo is provided with potable water. I would like to also thank Mulanje Southeast for the question about Mchenya gravity water fed system. Be assured, First Deputy Speaker, that my ministry will look into this issue and see why Mulanje Southeast is not benefiting. I thank you, First Deputy Speaker.
We have exhausted supplementary questions to the Minister of Agriculture and Leader.
Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker. We now move to questions under Ministry of Homeland Security, and after that we will go to questions under Ministry of Energy and Mining, in that order.
Thank you, Leader, for that guidance. Honourable members, we now move to question 93 under the Minister of Homeland Security. The Honourable Member for Mangochi North East Honourable Member, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker. It's indeed the question which is on the order paper is really comes from the people of Mangochi Northeast. I thank you.
Thank you. Honourable Minister of Homeland Security.
The First Deputy Speaker, I rise to respond to the question presented by the Mangochi Northeast, asking the Minister of Homeland Security to consider constructing a police unit at Lingamasa to curb the rising criminal activities around that place and the surrounding areas. Furthermore, to reconsider relocating Makumba Police Unit to another place due to the recurrence of floods during the rainy season. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to thank the Honourable Member for the question. The Honourable Member on the first question is asking my ministry to consider constructing a police unit at Lingamasa to curb the rising criminal activities around that place. Further, the second one is about the relocation. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to agree with the Honourable Member on the need to establish a police unit at Lingamasa, as this will strengthen security in the area. An assessment of the socio-economic activities and considering population density in the area shows that there is a need for construction and opening of a police unit in the mentioned area. However, going by the government policy, the communities bear the responsibility of constructing police unit for the purpose of ownership. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me therefore request the Honourable Member to mobilize his constituents to provide bricks and sand, and through the District Council, request part of the District Development Fund to construct the requested police unit. The Honourable Member may also consider using part of the Constituency Development Fund towards the construction of the mentioned police unit. A plan for the recommended police unit can be obtained from the officer in charge, Mangochi Police Station. My ministry is ready to provide police officers once the construction of the recommended structures is completed. On the second part, the reconsideration of relocating Makumba Police Unit to another place, the First Deputy Speaker, let me first commend the people of Mangochi Northeast for the provision of land to relocate Makumba Police Unit. I would like to assure the Honourable Member that the request has been noted and my ministry is ready to facilitate the relocation. However, government policy mandates the responsibility of police units to the community. As such, the Honourable Member may mobilize constituents for the cause. Thank you, First Deputy Speaker, sir.
Thank you very much for that. I see the Honourable Member for Zingwangwa. Zingwangwa
Sochi.
Sochi Zingwangwa constituency. Blantyre City, Sochi Zingwangwa constituency. Yes. And the Honourable Member for Mangochi.
Masongola.
Mangochi?
Masongola.
Mangochi Masongola. And the Honourable Member for Karonga Rufinia. In that order, Honourable Members. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Right Honourable First Deputy Speaker, for granting the people of Blantyre City, Sochi, Zingwangwa a chance to ask the Minister a supplementary question. First Deputy Speaker, I just wanted to find out from the Minister if there are any plans to upgrade Chilobwe police unit into a police station. Why so? There's been reported incidences of theft and a lot of criminal activities around Zingwangwa, Sochi East, and Kologosa. Now we only rely on Sochi police. So if we had Chilobwe as a police station, I think with the resources that come with the police station, it means we can address some of the issues. In a day, Nkolokosa, Soch East, and Naperi, 100 water board meters were stolen, just in a day. So this issue is a serious issue, and I think this strategy could help us to address such criminal activities. Thank you.
Thank you. Mangochi Masongola.
Thank you so much, First Deputy Speaker. I wanted to implore with the Ministry of Homeland Security to consider upgrading Namwera Police Unit to become a police station. This station was actually constructed around 1960s, and it takes care of police posts in Mangochi East, Mangochi Masongola, and Mangochi South. But it's still stuck at the level of a police unit. So if the minister can actually consider to make it a police station, we'll appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Karonga Lufinia.
Thank you very much, Second Deputy Speaker, for granting this opportunity for the people of Karonga Lufinia to ask the Minister of Homeland Security a supplementary question. The question is, I just wanted to find out from the Minister that if he is aware that the Kiwe police station has no houses for the policemen. And this has happened because of the river which is along that side, which distracted all the houses at Kiwe. And as I'm speaking, all policemen are renting at Kiwe police station, whereby it's coming very difficult for the urgent duties to happen. So if I'm asking him if maybe his ministry has got that plans to construct a dike at Kiwe police station so that maybe police can have the houses there at Kiwe. Thank you, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker.
So, Honourable Member, on that question, are you asking the Minister of Homeland to construct a dike? Did we hear you? Did we hear you right?
I'm asking the Honourable Minister if he has the plans to construct a dike, which that has also resulted to the destructions of the houses of the policemen at Kiwe. So the policemen there with no houses, they are on rent because the dike itself, which is very important, so that the dike itself the first one should be the dike, and the houses are not there as well. So I'm asking him if his ministry can construct a dike at Kiwe as well as the houses so that the policemen are safe on that side.
Thank you. Honourable members, let me encourage us all to consider constituency statements. You just have to submit a substract to the office of the Right Honourable Speaker. It will give you an opportunity to explain about your constituency in details so government can listen and provide feedback. Honourable Minister of Homeland Security, with the issue of the dike.
The First Deputy Speaker, let me thank the Honourable Member for Blantyre City, Soch, Zingwangwa constituency for the question asking my ministry to consider upgrading the Chilobwe into a full police station. I think as a ministry, we go back and check on the statistics because there are several reasons we take into consideration when upgrading a police station. One of them is the population of the area and also the economic activities that are happening in that particular area, as well as, again, the criminal data of that particular area. I have previously served in the Soch, in your constituency, and I fully do understand the need of upgrading that Chilobwe. But however, as being a policy direction, my minister will look again at your request, and where possible, we'll make sure that we consider Chilobwe into a full police station. Similarly, Honorable First Deputy Speaker, the second question came from the Member of Parliament for Mangochi Masongola. The Minister to consider upgrading the Namwera again into a full police station. It is true, Honorable First Deputy Speaker, that Namwera area of jurisdiction is quite big. I know that it goes as far as Chiponde, and on the other side it goes again to the other border areas. And my minister also will look again into that and see whether indeed Namwera qualifies to be upgraded into a police station. Of course, looking into consideration with the population of that area, as well as again the criminal activities, as well as the economical developments in that area. The last question came from Honorable Member for Karonga Lufinia, where he was asking me whether the minister is aware about the non-availability of the accommodation at the Kiwe police unit, and that where necessary we should do, my minister should construct a dike. The First Deputy Speaker, I'm not aware about the non-availability of the accommodation at Kiwe, but I think as a generic problems in most of the police formations is most of the police units normally have a problem with the housing. And that's why the government thought of introducing these housing projects. And as a minister, we'll look also into the Kiwe police unit, whether it will benefit from the second phase of the housing project. As in the case of the dikes, I think that is Honorable First Deputy Speaker, that's beyond my ministry. I hope maybe the Minister of Transport and Works may look into the construction of the dike, and not the Minister of Homeland Security. Thank you so much, First Deputy Speaker, sir.
Thank you. Honour members, now we tackle the question, the two questions to the Ministry of Energy and Mining. The first question is question number 88, coming from the people of Blantyre North East. Blantyre North East, you have the floor. Please choose to check the other microphone on that row, please.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker, for recognizing the people of Blantyre North East constituency. To confirm question 88 appearing on today's order paper, First Deputy Speaker, this question indeed comes from the people of Group Village Likomba, Group Village Masaka, Group Village Chimbia, Group Village Light, Group Village Somanje, and Group Village Chiripa. Thank you, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister of Energy and Mining.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker and honourable members. I would like to thank the honourable member of Blantyre North East constituency, in which my ministry is being asked to rectify Chipande Health Center, which is currently using solar power. First Deputy Speaker, sir, I would like to inform the honourable member that Chipande Health Center was not submitted to my ministry by the Blantyre District Council to be incorporated in the 2025-2030 MAREP Master Plan, which is a tool that guides prioritization and selection of sites to be rectified in a particular phase. In this regard, therefore, Honourable First Deputy Speaker, I would like to guide the honourable member to submit Chipande Health Center through the Blantyre District Council in order for my ministry to incorporate it into the MAREP Master Plan and consider it for the rectification in future MAREP phases. However, First Deputy Speaker, sir, looking at the critical nature of the project, I would say that we can consider it in our off-the-grid solutions. We do have several of them. So this is a very critical project. It's to do with health. Let me confirm and that obviously as we go back to the table, we would consider this to come onto our off-the-grid solutions. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir.
Thank you. I will recognize those that have not spoken today. Honourable Member for Blantyre North, welcome to the House. Honourable Member for Karonga Songwe, and Honourable Member for Chikwawa Central. In that order, please. Thank you. What has happened to the microphones? Honourable Member. Make sure you don't stand where you're supposed to be a minister. Use that microphone, man.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
First Deputy Speaker, I would like to find out from the able Minister of Energy, one, when is Malawi Phase 9 coming to an end? And when are we starting with Malawi Phase 10? I'm asking this question because I know one of my areas in my constituency, Chinamvu Primary School, Chinamvu Dek Community Day Secondary School, that side was earmarked to benefit from the Malawi Phase 9. But up to now, despite that the staff, the technician came and do everything, there's nothing. So I know we cannot move to the other phase before this area has been connected. So when is Malawi Phase 9 coming to an end? And when are we starting with Malawi Phase 10? Vividly in my mind, we are waiting for the connection of areas around Ndege Primary School, Bagasala Primary School. So the people of Blantyre North would like to know when are we going to, when Malawi Phase 10 is going to start. And just as an extension, we have areas like in Sambamwali and Sambamwali, whereby it benefited from the Malawi Phase 9, but only very few houses, maybe 4 or 5 houses only, has been connected, despite that so many houses applied and paid for the connection. But up to now, only 4 or 5 houses has been connected. I submit, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. Honourable Minister, do you want to take each question or all the three at once?
Let me have them.
All the three. I'll go to Karonga Songwe.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker, sir, for recognizing the people of Karonga Songwe to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Energy and Mining. First Deputy Speaker, sir, I would like to ask the Minister of Energy and Mining to consider putting...
Honourable Member, the Minister, including myself, we can hardly hear you. Raise your voice a little if you can. I know you're soft-spoken, but try. I heard you on your campaign rally. You were so loud. Try that, please. Thank you.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker, sir, for recognizing the people of Karonga Songwe to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Energy and Mining. First Deputy Speaker, sir, I would like to ask the Minister of Energy and Mining to consider putting transformer in the foreign trading center in Karonga Songwe, where the electricity wire has already passed. Katininda Adimak, Timothy Trading Center, and Makamoros Trading Center. Thank you, First Deputy Speaker, sir.
Thank you. Honourable Member for Chikwawa Central, you have the floor.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, for recognizing the people of Chikwawa Central. I have one supplementary question to the Minister of Energy. in the people of Chikwa Central, probably Mbandi and Mandradi, they have received the Malep electricity, but up to date, those two centers, they're still waiting for the lighting up of this Malep project through the Minister of Energy. Thank you.
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Honourable First Deputy Speaker. Let me begin by thanking the Honourable Member for Blantyre North for asking a supplementary question to my ministry. The first question was when MAREP 9 is winding up, and secondly, when is MAREP 10 rolling? For MAREP 9, officially, we were supposed to have finished the project this month, February, but as we speak, we have only done 80%. The last time that I stood in this house giving my ministerial statement, I communicated that we had done 78%, but we are now at 80%. So what's happening now is that we're doing an audit of materials that were supplied and the works that have been done so far. So we've concluded that audit. What is going to happen now is that we'll now roll out into those areas that are remaining. What is happening is that we have discovered that the contractors that we had contracted to do the work, some of them cannot account for the materials that were supplied. So it is a requirement that the contractor has to account for the materials and make sure that those are replaced so that the project doesn't suffer. But at the same time, we do have a provision in the project whereby we do have some finances that are set up to make sure that if there is unfinished work, that work has to be finished. Then let me also report that we have also discovered that there are materials that were supplied to a number of centers. They are just lying there. Probably that was done because of the campaign issues. People were just supplying poles and the transformers and other materials all over. The idea was just to show that they're going to supply power. So what we have done now is to make sure that we get people in ESCOM to go there and make sure that the works are done as quickly as possible. Now, when is MAREP 10 starting? MAREP 10 is starting soon. It should start in the coming 2 months. What we are doing now, we are in the preparation stage. We are now in the procurement stage. We have done first part of the procurement, then we should be finishing the second part in the coming 2 or 3 months. So as a project, we are set to start in the next 2 months, so that whatever was left in MAREP 9 is going to be carried on in MAREP phase 10. I hope I've adequately tackled your question. Thank you. Now we move to Karonga Songwe. Karonga Songwe, let me also thank, through you, Honourable First Deputy Speaker, thank the Member of Parliament for Karonga Songwe for asking my ministry to supply transformers to 3 centers in the constituency. There's Katrina
Trading Center.
Oh, Katrina Trading Center, then Timothy Health Center.
Timothy Trading Center, and Makamowo Trading Center.
Thank you so much. Yes, so my minister is being requested to supply those transformers in the 3 trading centers. My question to the Honourable Member of Parliament is to check whether there was a request to MAREP, whether this was submitted to the District Assembly. Just wanted to find out that. The request, was the request sent to the District Assembly under MAREP phase 9? Come again?
Use your microphone.
Yes, we have made the request, but not yet up to now.
Okay, thank you so much. So I think you are safe for as long as this was requested this was submitted to the district assembly, then obviously you're going to be considered. If we have not come to you yet in phase 9, and as I've mentioned that phase 9 is not, phase 9 is not complete yet, we've still got about 20% to go. Obviously we'll come to you, and of course with MAREP 10, which has not yet started, obviously we're going to consider supplying these transformers to the respective trading centers. Thank you. Now, let me move on to Member of Parliament for Chikwawa Central. Through you again, Honorable First Deputy Speaker, let me thank Member of Parliament for Chikwawa Central, Honorable Bede. With him, he's commending the work that we have done. We have connected two trading centers in his constituency. So what he's requesting is for my ministry to go and do the lighting up ceremony. And I'll be very happy to do that. And I want to promise the Honorable Member of Parliament that I'll put this in my plans. We should be coming there in the next few weeks to do the lighting of that project. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Honourable members, now we go to question 89, the Honourable Member from Mzimba Southeast. Mzimba Southeast, you have the floor. Mzimba Southeast is not in the House. Honourable members, before adjourning for a healthy break, I have few announcements to make. Oh, Leader.
First Deputy Speaker, through your indulgence, I wanted to request that we allow the Minister of Finance, who has come in this House specifically to address the issue as raised by there's Kasina. Yes, I know he's not in the chamber, but there's a precedent, so that he addresses that question and then he goes back to prepare for the budget. With your indulgence, First Deputy Speaker.
Honourable Leader, I hear you, but procedurally, we're going to take this question. Procedurally, let me ask the whip to make sure there's a Kasina walks into the chamber. He needs to ask this question. Honourable Member, when I speak, you seriously sit down, because I'm now transacting business with the leaders of this House, including the leader of the House, who technically is the owner of this House, and the whip this side, so that they should liaise for the fetching, immediate fetching of the Zakasina to appear before this House. While we wait for that transaction of our two good leaders, Honourable Minister of Finance, welcome to the House. It's good to see you. We now start to smell some money here. I don't know what is happening, but welcome to the House, sir. Honourable Member, why are you agitating to rise? Honourable Member for area Muloza constituency, why are you agitating? Is something wrong where you're seated?
Yeah, Honourable First Deputy Speaker, when the Minister of Energy and Mining was responding to the questions, I had a very important question that I wanted to ask. That's why I kept on standing, not trying to...
Would only entertain 3 supplementary questions, which I did, and for the sake of time, you can only raise a point of order, if at all it is necessary.
Very important.
Please, so please start by, is it in order?
All right. First Deputy Speaker, is it in order for the Honourable Minister of Energy and Mining, which we all believe is one able minister, and a very committed minister for that matter, and we all love her. Just wanted to find out, is it in order for her to give us enough power in this house, no interruptions, but then come Thursday, we have problems with electricity. So I wanted her, if she could give an assurance that we were going to have electricity on Thursday, come Thursday, considering that we have a very important bill, number 2 of 2025 by Nzimba South. I would like to ask Honorable Minister if she could consider that, even the backup power. Thank you.
Thank you. I can assure you that the role of providing power to the House does not belong to the minister. The minister holds the policy of providing power to all Malawians, not just this House, but for Thursday, as we have provided you power today, I would like to confirm that this House, under the leadership of the Right Honorable Speaker, Samuel Gafar Suleiman, we will provide you power yesterday, today, tomorrow, and we would like to thank the Honorable Minister of Energy that power is available. That's why we are here, and we are able to deliberate. So, Honorable Member, be assured, if Thursday is a sitting day for this Assembly, there will be power in the House for that sitting day. Thank you very much. That issue has been concluded.
Chair.
I will take a point of order from Blantyre Chiromoni.
It's not a point of order, Chair.
I will consider Blantyre Chiromoni.
Chair, yesterday a member from Lilongwe Chirobwe misrepresented facts to say the Nkulukutamoyo government is not paying the pension fund, when on record we increased the pension from 170 billion to 366 billion. I raised it through your office to have him withdraw that and strike off the Hansard. I don't know how far you have gone with that issue with your office. I didn't hear from you or from your office. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I remember you raising such a point of order and asking us to consider the honour member for Lilongwe Chirobwe to withdraw the sentiments, and the Right Honourable Speaker did promise to say it was his opinion, and but he's going to bring a ruling. So that ruling is still pending. Until when we have that ruling, we will deliver it. So we should promise you that ruling will come and it will be delivered. But you made yourself very clear, and you have evidence and facts next to you. I know you're a man of facts and evidence. Very few words, but you hit very, very right on the head. So please, stay calm. That will be dealt with by the leadership here. Honorable Nyanja, why? Honorable Lilongwe Nyanja, you know point of orders are supposed to be referred to what someone raised, not what the chair has raised. So procedurally, you cannot be standing on a point of order on me. If you immediately do that, then you are asking for your early adjournment. So please don't ask for an early adjournment for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor, this Second Deputy Speaker.
The one we love.
I just enjoyed 105 on Friday. But when I was enjoying that 105, before starting enjoying that 105 on Friday, there was a ruling which was made by the Speaker that the Minister of Energy is going to look into the issue to do with the power in this House. And this time around, there has also been another ruling that the Minister only provides policy direction regarding energy. I want us maybe through you, Second Deputy Speaker, to consider taking out one of the two statements from the hazard, because it is the office of the Speaker and the two statements are contradicting what the Speaker said on Friday and what you have just said. But if that calls for 105, that I'm going to get 105 because I'm trying to make sure that the records are set straight, then I am ready and available for that. Thank you so much.
Honour Member, Two issues have happened in between when you heard the first ruling and the current ruling. The current ruling is when the honorable member for Area 23 is asking the honorable minister to confirm if we're going to have power in the chamber. The role to do that sits here at Parliament. Her role, as provided for in the ruling by the Right Honorable Speaker as a Minister of Energy, is to provide power to all Malawians, which includes this House, to Malawians, including this House. But if there are times that there's need for more power at a hospital and an alternative to Parliament, for technicalities of that power interruption, the technical issues were explained to you in a communication. So when you were not here, the Right Honorable Speaker clarified and indeed said there was a technical issue. So, Honourable Member, let's stop this issue there. Wait until Thursday. We are going to provide you power today, yesterday, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. Even if you need it on Saturday, we're going to provide power for Saturday. We will make sure you have power. Thank you very much. Leader, we don't seem to have Lilongwe Kasina, Desa Kasina. No, we wanted to take it now. No, we wanted to take it now.
Speaker. Oh.
First Deputy Speaker, I had spoken to the Honourable Member concerned, and he told me that he was on his way. He was in City Centre. He should be entering the chamber any moment from now. If the 5 minutes that he gave me...
Leader, thank you, Leader. We'll take a few announcements while he's getting into the chamber. Honourable members, we as a House have received visitors coming from Lilongwe. I just want to get the name of the constituency right. I don't want to be... It's Lilongwe Nankhaka constituency, which belongs to the Honorable Minister of Natural Resources and the Chief Whip for Government. And these visitors are a grouping of women from the constituency, which are called Patricia Whiskers Sisters. Their name is like a netball team, and they support the Honorable Minister in the constituency with a lot of charity work that you see in the Nankhaka constituency. Can I ask these Whiskers Sisters, Patricia Whiskers Sisters, to rise so you can be appreciated? Please rise. Welcome to Parliament, and thank you for the noble work that you're doing in supporting the Honorable Minister in her constituency. If you collect enough for your charity, the people of Mulanje Bale will also benefit the charity work you do. Honourable members, the next announcement, we have a visitor in the gallery, a set of visitors, but the next visitor is a visitor for us all, coming from the Honorable Member for Zingwangwa, Sochi Zingwangwa constituency. The names of the visitor is Mr. I don't know if I should call him Mr. because he's a good friend of mine. Mr. Armstrong Sopan Karua is in the gallery. For us to appreciate, those in the music industry appreciate him as Onesimus. So Onesimus is in here. Onesimus is in the house. Can we ask Onesimus to come close in the gallery? Though that's Onesimus. Colleagues. Honourable members, thank you very much. I know we cannot waive our own standing orders, Honorable Malosa, Onesimus is in the house, so I hope young members of parliament will appreciate and engage with him on the health break. He's planning to meet the Honorable Minister of Sports and Youth and all ministers available. I was actually thinking all ministers were youthful and young, including the Honorable Minister of Homeland Security. That was the assumption of the speaker here. And if that's the case, Onesimus is available at the health break to interact with all of us, because as you have seen, there's an invitation to Parliament, members of Parliament, to what they are calling Armstrong versus Onesimus over the weekend. Thank you very much for coming to Parliament. We appreciate your career, and we're very proud that you have represented us well in all the countries that you have represented us. Thank you very much, Mr. Kalua, please. Thank you. A hand of applause, honored members, to Mr. Onesimus Kalua. Thank you. Honourable members, for the sake of progress, I will suspend proceedings to allow you to interact with the guests, the Whiskey sisters, and the Onesimus, while we wait for the honourable member for Desakasina to appear in the chamber. I therefore suspend the House for a health break, and the House will resume sitting at 4:20 p.m. 16:20 p.m. House suspended.